Cookies versus JWT. Which should you use and why? It comes down to one question. How does a website remember that you are logged in? HTTP is stateless. Every request arrives with no memory of the last one. So after you log in, you must prove who you are on every single request. There are two ways to do that. Way 1, server-side sessions. When you log in, the server stores your session and hands you a small, opaque session ID in a cookie. On each request, the cookie comes back, the server looks up your session and remembers you. The state lives on the server. Way 2, tokens. The server signs a token, a JWT that contains your data and gives it to you. You send it on each request. The server just verifies the signature with no lookup and trusts it. The state lives in the token and the server stays stateless. So the key difference is simply where does the state live? With a session on the server, with a token inside the token the client carries. Side by side, a session is a tiny ID and trivially revocable, but it needs server storage and a lookup on every request and is harder to scale. A token needs no server storage and scales effortlessly, but is larger and hard to revoke before it expires. And here is the nuance interviewers love. Cookies versus JWT is a false comparison. A cookie is just a place to store and send data. A session ID or a JWT is what you put in it. You can absolutely store a JWT in a cookie. The real choice is stateful sessions versus stateless tokens. Which to pick? Sessions suit a classic server rendered web app or anywhere you need instant logout and revocation. Tokens suit single page apps, mobile, microservices, and third party APIs. Many real systems do both. A short lived JWT access token plus a server tracked refresh token. Quick recap. A session means the server remembers you, a token means the token carries everything. Cookie versus JWT is storage versus content. Choose stateful for easy revocation, stateless for scale. That is session versus token auth. The full lesson and a test are on yuktira.com and follow for the whole security series.